The sun just rose and I'm outside my apartment complex. I want to mix these chemicals, but I kind of have to find a spot outside where there's a lot of ventilation and where it might not rise suspicion. So I have to find kind of a stealthy spot to do this. And I'm gonna go behind the apartment complex and see if we can get a little bit of privacy. I'll just nonchalantly walk down this little road. Hopefully nobody will see us with a bright orange bucket. It's not the most inauspicious place, but I think there's enough young leaf growth to not draw too much attention. Plus, look at this built-in table to work on, some kind of drainage access point. I think we have everything we need here. A caulk gun, some rubber gloves, a trash bag, 2 tubes of silicone, and some of this V.M.P. naphtha. So we're going to try and make a waterproof king-size bed sheet. I picked this up at a thrift store. It's only $5. Threw it in the washing machine, made sure it was clean. So here we are. We're going to try and turn that into a waterproof sheet to use as a, I don't know if it'll be a tent covering or just a place to get out of the rain. All right, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is open this can. Use my knife here. Pop that open. Oh, wait. All right, first thing we're gonna do, put a plastic bag in our bucket. Take this, dump it in. This is highly flammable, so you don't want to do this inside in any kind of enclosed space. Hence, we are outside today. I hope I have enough. It is a king-size sheet. And this is only a quart. We'll see. Okay. Next, take some of the silicone. Don't want to litter. Pick that up, put it in my pocket, and gotta poke a hole in there somehow. I'll go find a stick. Okay, got a stick. Push that in. Just broke the seal. And we'll take our caulk gun and we're just gonna empty that into the solution. Empty the whole thing. The silicone is about 10 ounces, which is half the volume about of that 1 quart of naphtha, just by looking at it. Don't quote me on it. So there's the silicone. Now we have to mix this. So I think I'll put the gloves on. Oh no. Put the gloves on. Everything I know, I learned on YouTube. Don't ask me where. And yes, this is my first time trying this. Just gonna mix that around in the bag Fortunately, it's not leaking. Some of that caulking got on the side, so I'm gonna try and capture that by just squishing this water around. You know, I wonder if there's going to be enough. We'll soon find out. Now for the next part, I think I want to get down closer to the ground because it'll be easier for me. So next we take our bag full of mush, stick it in this bin, untie it, and then take our bed sheet. Maybe, I guess it doesn't matter if it gets a little dirty. It won't be the first time. Stick it in the bag without letting all the liquid out. Just gonna ball this up, stick it in there. I'm hoping, since I don't have any place to dispose of any extra liquid, that the material will soak it all up. So now I want to tie another knot, just very loosely, not too tight, because I want to be able to untie it. And now we're just going to massage the bedspread in the liquid to help it absorb all that waterproof liquid. Well, it's not exactly the most stealthy operation, but hopefully nobody will come over here today. So here are 3 potential stakes. Just make a little point to help drive them in the ground. So anyway, my location here was not very stealthy, and some kids came along. I guess this was pretty visible from the little path over there. And I came back and my orange bucket was gone, but I saw them walking around with it, so I approached them and asked them where they got it. They said, yeah, they thought it was trash. So anyway, I got the bucket back, and I'm going to put another soaking on this blanket. It's pretty dry. It's a little bit damp, but I think for the second coating it will be fine. I got some more mineral spirits this time. It's a little less expensive than the naphtha stuff, and a tube of silicone. So we should be good to go. Let's try this again. This time we have mineral spirits. Let's stick some of that in. Let's see how much is in here. 1 gallon, so we used 1 quart last time. I'll do a little bit more than that this time. Maybe I'll use about half of it. And now, silicone. Here we go again. This time I want to make sure that I let it dissolve in there. It was still a little clumpy, so I think I need to just let it mix a little bit longer than 30 seconds. I'm glad they didn't take the gloves. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on this. And I'll massage this in the bucket with my glove on, I guess. Make sure it gets dissolved. That's looking pretty good, actually. Okay. I don't see any caulking, any silicone bunched up. I think it's pretty much dissolved. Yeah, all right, let me stick the other end in. That took a lot out. I don't know. All right, there's not much liquid left. It's all soaked into the fabric. But not all the fabric. All right, let's do this. And let's just massage this. Try not to break the bag. Some parts of it are still dry. See that? But if you rub it against itself, just make sure this all gets darkened, because I really don't want any leaky spots. It's only a sheet. Let's go hang it up to dry. My little twine line broke on me. I should have used paracord. I was just trying to cheap out. But then this occurred to me, a briar dryer. The sheet seems to stick to the briars. Hopefully it won't rip. I used those same clips to clip it in place in case we get a gust of wind. And I'll just leave it here to dry for a few hours. It's getting exposure to the sun a little bit here and there through the trees and the breeze. It's a little bit further off the path. In fact, you probably wouldn't notice it if you were on the main path over there. Of course, the kids coming through here will probably discover it, but now they know that it's not abandoned and it's not trash. And this is what it looks like from the path. A lot more stealthy than before. It's not like in your face, oh, I wonder what's that over there, let's go check it out. But you can see hints of it right over there. I thought about dyeing the sheet a little bit darker, but I mean, my goal wasn't to be stealthy, to create a stealth tent. Of course, that might be handy on occasion. It's not like I'm hiding anything, but maybe I would like to be a little bit more undetected as I camp legally in the national forest. All right, let's see if this is waterproof. It seems to be beading right off. I don't know if I'd make this tent again. It does have some advantages, and one is, well, it was cheap, like from the thrift store for $5. But yeah, it was cheap to buy the sheet, but it cost me $40, maybe $45 to treat it and make it waterproof. Now there might be a better solution that's already a waterproof liquid that I could soak this in or spray it with, and that might be more cost effective. But after all it was said and done, and I spent about $50, probably could have gotten 2 or 3 plastic tarps. But the advantage of having cloth is you don't hear it flapping in the wind. It's more quiet, which means a more peaceful sleep if it's a windy day.